どうも、リポーターのパブロです。日本では今年オリンピックが開催される予定がありますけれども、他の国々の、外国の方にコロナウイルスの影響でオリンピックが開催すべきかどうかを聞いてみたいと思います。それでは聞いてみます。Now that you're here in Japan, you know that this year was the year of the Olympics in Japan, and the Prime Minister said that it is expected to have the Olympics this year as it was planned. What do you think? Should Japan postpone or cancel the Olympic Games?
Personally, I think they should definitely postpone them or cancel them, because everybody from the whole world comes together in this time.
140 countries with more than 4,000 Teilnehmer, participants. So I think it's better to postpone it, to be honest, because
just like Eurovision Song Contest, it has been cancelled as well. Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Thank you very much for your cooperation for this. Given the circumstances, do you think that Japan should postpone the Olympic Games?
I think that's very difficult to say because the situation changes from week to week. Only in the last 2 weeks since we've been here, things have changed very, very much. Where before we left Germany, everyone was worried that we were going to Japan. Now we are worried about going back to Germany. So maybe when the Olympics start, who knows what the situation will be then? It's very difficult, I think, to say.
Yes. And what do you think about it?
I would agree with what my wife just said. So it's also difficult to say how things will be going at that time.
Yeah, it's actually pretty difficult to predict if that changes day by day. My country is the same situation, so let's hope for the best.
Yes.
Thank you very much. What do you think? Should Japan postpone or cancel them?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. I don't even know what date is the Olympics in. When is that happening?
It's happening. It's happening at the end of July, at the beginning of August.
Okay, I don't think they should cancel or postpone anything just yet. I'm pretty confident things will be sorted out. So I think just kind of panicking and canceling the Olympics is a little bit too much. Hopefully, I believe that the situation will be contained completely before June. Based on, I met a guy traveling who's from China, and not from China, he was living there, and he was like, I'm talking to my friends back in China, and they're like, things are pretty much back to business as usual in China. So if we look at that situation under control, and I think I read something online that they're starting to close down some of their emergency hospitals, so like things are getting better. So it's like 2 months turnaround based on the evidence that we've seen happening in China. I'm hoping that'll happen here, and I'm confident that if they take their quarantines measurements properly, I mean, maybe here in Japan, maybe they do need to close down things for 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm not too informed on the situation here, but that would be probably a better measure and probably less damaging to the economy than shutting down the Olympics.
That's right. We actually hope for the best. Being that the case, we hope that maybe in a couple of months or something, the situation will be over and everything is more or less back to normal. Yeah. So under the current circumstances, do you think that Japan should postpone the Olympics?
It's really very complicated question, but I think it depends on climate.
Depends on the climate.
Climate. So if like influenza, like if it become hotter,
yes,
and where virus are dead, yes, I think it's okay. But so we need time to decide, to take a decision.
Yes.
So now I can't say my opinion, but yes, I think it will be fine, yes, in the future. So I hope that we.
Yes. Of course. Like we need to wait first, yeah, and see what happens.
Yes, I think so.
Right. Thank you. What do you think about it? Should it be postponed or cancelled?
I think it will depend, and we just have to wait because we don't know like the evolution of the coronavirus. So maybe in 1 month or 2 months it will be okay, and the virus will just more important than now. So yeah, I think for now we do not have to precipitate ourselves. Just wait be very precious and be aware of what happened in few days. But now, yes, we just have to say, wait, it's just like in France for the Festival de Cannes, I don't know if you know, but they said, now we just have to report, we do not cancel, we just report and we wait for the evolution of the situation.
Yes, that's right. We should wait and see what happens. Thank you very much. Japan postpone the Olympics or cancel them?
I think the best thing, so I am against canceling the Olympics, not for financial tourism reasons, but because it's pretty much the only event that the entire world comes together to both celebrate and appreciate, and I think that's just very important for global peace and whatnot. I think what they should probably do is close all ticketing to people who are not athletes, the family members of athletes, and journalists. So instead, to reduce the potential spread, quarantine the athletes for 2 weeks prior to the event, and then during the event, no non-essential personnel should be there, and then after the event, all athletes and participating people should again be quarantined for 2 weeks. But I think if they follow measures like that, I think they should go forward with the Olympics.
Well, that's a pretty interesting opinion, well explained. So thank you very much. I think in these circumstances, should Japan postpone the Olympics?
It's hard to say. I think the game перенести на 1 год.
Yes. You think it's,
I think that.
Maybe in July the situation will be okay? Yeah. Many people say we should wait and see.
Yes.
It's the right thing to do. Do you agree with that?
I think too.
Okay, that's pretty valuable information. Thank you very much. 聞いてきました。人々の中でメインは2つのパターンですよ。1つはですね、どうしても人間の健康のためにオリンピックを延期した方がいいって思いまして、であとはですね、今のところでただ様子見て状況が悪化になると延期することが必要になると思ってるんですけど、もし状況が良くなったら開催されるの方がいいと思っている人もいました。でまたですね、開催すべきだと思っている人もいましたけども、その場合に無観客で行うとそっちの方がいいと思っている人もいました。僕からの情報は以上です。